Check this out, man. This why niggas, now I ain't gonna say everybody, because some people move to New York or LA with $20 and a dream. You know what I mean? They go out there and blow up. However, man, that ain't even 1%. That's like 0.00001%. Way more people go out there, bitch, and get strung out or, you know what I mean, or whatever. This is the key to being successful when you go into another town. Not only do you have to have somebody to show you where to and where not to go, you also have to have some kind of building structure to earn revenue when you get there. Because, see, it's the difference between when you go out of town and when you're at home. When you're at home, you go in the refrigerator, you can eat. You know what I mean? It's just a lot different. You know people. See, when you out of town, you don't really know nobody. You a stranger. You a victim, man. People look at you and say, look, that nigga ain't from here. You know what I mean? That's the big mistake that people make when they go out of town. They go off of impulse or their feelings like, yeah, man, I got to get out here. And they just go. They don't pre-plan. And if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So what people, I tell you this, what I did or what I do is before we go anywhere, first of all, on this level, I say before I got here, before I went anywhere, before I was on this level, I always made sure I had something lined up to get some definite cash. Right, and I always made sure when I left I had enough money to live at least a month. At least a month. You know what I mean? I had my lodging set up, how I was gonna obtain my food and everything. You know, and that's the big mistake people make. They put the cart before the horse. You know what I'm saying? If the horse back here and the cart up there, and you going that way, how you gonna, you gotta move the cart and the horse. You know what I mean? However, if you put the horse right here and the cart right here, you got not only water and food for you, but you got to feed the fucking horse. You know what I mean? And once you get to that stage, then you have your product development stage, your marketing stage. Like, all right, say you going like us, we going over there and do some filming and shit. Plus, we gonna sell some of our shit, our DVDs. We know the geographical area where our DVDs are going to be most successful. Now, we can't say we're gonna go there and make 80 million. No, but we've already been set up. We know we're going to sell at least 500 of them. You know what I mean? And at $5 a piece, come on, man, that's 2,500. And we talking 3 days, man, max. You know what I mean? Just, you know, just with this formula. 3 days max, 2,500. That's just with our shit. And in the process, we doing our work for somebody else and gonna get paid for their shit. You know what I mean? And then, you know, once we get there and maneuver, and once we communicate with others, they gonna say, you know what? I got a homeboy and such that would love to meet you. I'm telling you how I do, man. I'm telling you. You go there and you meet good people, man. You network with people. They gonna turn you on to other people. Man, you know what? I got a homeboy, man, that do this at CBS. And I got a homeboy that do this. Man, I can't help you get on here right now. But I tell you what, you know what's booming here now? Such and such. And I can put you with such and such that do this. And he makes all this kind of money doing this. You know what I mean? If you can figure into his scheme, but your own pathway, like say he do movies on scary movies. All right, if you bring comedy, you know what I mean? The people coming to you for the comedy, they still can get the scary movies from him. You're not gonna take no money. You know what I'm saying? If nigga want all scary movies, you're not taking none of his fan base. You just bringing some extra to the network. So when a nigga come and say, you know what, I want me a comedy jet, he can also say, man, you know, I still got them horror joints. I mean, work out a deal. If they $5, all right, 2 for $8. You get 4, I get 4. But there's no loser. There is no loser. Everybody wins in a situation like that. Everybody, man. It's a power of numbers. You know what I mean? And then for everybody that meets you, they meeting him. For everybody that meet him, they meeting you. He got consistent clientele. Then you show him how it don't go. See, the internet made it easier to go just from the sale. I got him. He got the sale. That's like dudes that sell bootleg DVDs. They get that money and then the customer gone. You know what I mean? But when you doing something on your own, look, bruh, if you like this movie, find me on the internet. You can watch that shit for free. And when you're ready to buy, it's a link on there to tell you how to get in touch with me, how to buy my shit. It's a trail. You know what I mean? And it never stops. You know, oh, if you ain't got my number right now, you ain't got the money right now, this is what you do. Go here, watch my page. You know, if I'm interesting to you, okay. You can buy some series of DVDs. You know what I'm saying? In which, if you like me and you like what I got to say, or like my product, like my clothing, go here and look at what you want. And you may want to create a design or something. You might even want me to film a movie for you. But this is the platform. And like, how can I find you? You get somebody to know me, man. 9 times out of 10, man, people got lies, man. They not gonna call you. However, if your presence big enough, your name big enough, and your views high enough, they coming, man. Straight up. They coming, man. Like they say, build it, and they will come. That's what they say about Las Vegas. They thought Las Vegas was a sham, some bullshit. They put all that money in there, out there. They're like, man, this shit ain't gonna work. They built it, and guess what? It's the biggest tourist attraction in the United States. I think in the Northern Hemisphere, for real. I think the only thing bigger than Las Vegas is that place they got that's like Las Vegas, but it's in China.
In China.
Yeah, and that bitch like 5 times bigger, but China got, for every one American, China got like 8 people. So, can't do it, and they love to gamble. You build it, they gonna come. Same thing with my page, man. Took me 9,400 videos. That page ain't slowing down, man. I mean, some days my views go up, some days they go down. I consistently keep around 120, 130,000 views. However, some days it go up to 250, then it come back down to like 90. But it don't go no lower than 90. How many other people you know can say that consistently they got 90, 120, 130,000 people watching them every day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, from anywhere on earth.